Welcome back to Channel 2 News. I'm lead anchor, Hunter Zanusky. Tonight, our investigative team at Channel 2 News has prepared an expose on a character that has captured the public imagination for some time now, Joshua. Now, knowledge of Joshua varies from person to person, so Channel 2 News has made it our mission to shed light on the man. You may remember Joshua as Moses' assistant as the nation of Israel wandered through the desert for 40 years. Joshua faithfully served in this role, notably delivering the minority report on the Promised Land. While others figured the odds were stacked against Israel, Joshua knew that with Yahweh on Israel's side, there was no nation too powerful. Now, Joshua's grandfather Elishama was an elder of Ephraim. It is likely due to this connection that Joshua served Moses in an assistant role. Joshua even went with Moses up Mount Sinai, though stopping short of where Moses met with God and received the tablets. Joshua's relationship with Moses set the stage for Joshua's future role in the nation of Israel. Near the end of Moses' life, the Lord calls forth Joshua to bring his people into the Promised Land. As Moses lays his hands upon Joshua, the young man is filled with wisdom. At this point, Joshua's role shifts from servant of Moses to servant of Yahweh, although this shift won't be fully realized until the end of his life. While certainly living under the shadow of Moses, Joshua lives to draw the people to their God. His name, literally meaning Yahweh, is salvation. Yahweh himself gives Joshua the keys to success as he begins his ministry. Surprisingly, meditation on the laws of the Lord. After crossing the Jordan into the Promised Land, Joshua reinstitutes circumcision as Israel moves away from the identity of migrants they've held the past 40 years. The reinstitution of circumcision and first celebration of the Passover in the Promised Land marked the beginning of Joshua's career as a conqueror. Joshua's visit with the commander of the Lord's army sets the stage for Joshua's conquests. First, we see two contrasting episodes in the battles of Jericho and Ai, where we learn Joshua's, thus Israel's, success are fully reliant on Israel's reliance. Where Joshua commands a meager army, the army of the Lord wins the battle of Jericho. When the army of Israel tried to win in their own strength at Ai, the results were embarrassing. It was Joshua who reminded the people to rely on God yet again. The remainder of Joshua's story is defined by this reliance. When he pointed out the nation to God, they thrived and took possession of the lands promised to his fathers. Joshua's death is perhaps the best demonstration of this truth. Joshua's final admonition to his people reminded them to serve Yahweh alone, saying, "Choose this day who you will serve." The life of Joshua best demonstrates Israel's success was never due to Joshua, but due to God's faithfulness to the promise he made to Israel. This has been Channel 2 News. Hunter Zanusky.